of speed in that modified.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Great Fernando has turned it up the last little bit of the season. Ever since Speed Week, and actually really ever since Elma, he found something. That car is just working.
What about Drager?
Sitting ninth. And you look at it, we've had 9 features.
Okay.
And then you take the one out for Speed Week.
And we don't know yet if Wadala is going to be a point series.
Exactly.
Points race too,
So you've got a minimum of 5 points races left.
Okay.
Can you believe after the commanding dominance last year that Colin Weinberger put on?
He put a school on him.
He put a school on everyone last year, collected everything but 2 wins.
Mm-hmm.
We only had 2 different feature winners down there. Justin Cady, driving the number 7 and the number 6M
Right.
chassis, and Superman Colin Weinberger were our only 2 feature winners last year down at Willamette.
And how many do you have now?
In the top 10, we have 4 different feature winners.
Separated by 87 points.
86 points. No one has more than 2 feature wins at Willamette this year.
That to me is they either looked back at what Colin did and said that can't happen again, and definitely stepped up the game. Look at Kyle Yak. Look at just Great Fernando. I cannot give that kid kudos for what he has accomplished through this year by just having an upset start of the season and to focus on what he's doing the second half is just amazing for me.
And you look at Tony Breakall jumped out of a late model. He's back in a mod. It's going to be a tight race. I don't want to call this one yet. I don't think it's going to be over for a while. This is going to be the one to watch. Super late models. Open late model racing, Willamette Speedway, the Claire Arnold class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go down the top 5.
Okay.
Sitting in 5th, 195 points back, Randy Boyd.
Okay.
The 94 machine. Sitting 4th, the 29 of Brian Kronk.
That car's been on fire this year.
That car, that Club 29 chassis with a CT 525. He finished second place last year to Rob Maya, and it came down to the last lap of the feature in the championship night. Sitting 3rd, 55 points back, Colin Weinberger.
That's doable.
That's doable. Check out this spread between him and second place Joey Tanner. Joey's 54 points back from Maya. 1 point separating second and third place right now.
55 and 54?
Yes.
Wow.
And Rob Maya up front
by 54 points.
With 54 points over Joey Tanner. 1,049 points. Here's the kicker, though. You go down the list. Maya, Tanner, and Weinberger all have appeared in 10 features. Kronk in 9, Randy Boyd in 8.
That's your top 5.
That's your top 5. 3 wins for Maya, 2 for Tanner, 1 for Weinberger, 1 for Kronk. That's going to be
a nail biter also.
A nail biter.
See, this is the thing too, is that you look at it, and I mean that's another one that you just can't put your money on yet.
No, and you got May in the Black Diamond, Joey Tanner in the X Factor.
That's running a crate motor now.
That's running a 604 now. He had his open, went back into a 604. Colin Weinberger's in the Masters built with a CT 525.
Right, but we all know how fast Tanner is in a crate car.
Yep.
When it came to Walter's car, that happened to be Walter's crashed and tore the right front off of it at Sunset Speedway a couple weeks ago. But he's going to be in the 111 car.
Yep. Brian Kronk in that new Black Diamond with the CT 525. Randy Boyd, he's sitting in that GRT with that big open motor. Okay. You got 3 crates and 2 opens. 5 different manufacturers of chassis. 54 points out front, Rob Maya. And a essentially brand new Black Diamond. I would put money on Rob Maya at this point.
Really?
I would put money on Maya. I think the only person that could take it from Maya in this stage of the year would be Kronk.
You think Kronk can come up?
I think Kronk could do it. That that is the most consistent. The two most consistent cars are Kronk and Maya. The consistency of Kronk, I think, will pay off, and he'll up
And
second. He'll be on the podium.
And he's in fifth.
Fourth.
And you think he'll win the championship?
I think he'll be on fourth. I think Maya's going to take it. I think it's going to come down to what it did last year. Whoever finishes ahead of who.
I think if Colin focuses, it depends on what class he focuses most on. I mean, mind you, he focuses on everything he runs, but I think Tanner has something to prove. I think Tanner has something to prove, and he might be there at the end. I put my money on the 111 car.
I put my money on 37.
All right, you're buying pizza.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesar sounds good. $5.
No breadsticks for you,
No
Josh.
breadsticks.
But I mean, this class right here.
And see, that's a reason why I like Willamette. I mean, I love Sunset Speedway. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because the racing action is intense there. But this is intense. I mean, you got the top 5 that are 87 points back. It's anybody's race with 5 races to go.
Exactly, and you look at it. The only one that you could engrave the trophy for right now is the Hornets, in my opinion. And the Sportsman. You've got tight points races. Racing's not over at Willamette Speedway until September 23rd.
Right.
We're going to be going.
At about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. We'll be done by 10:30. So, I mean, 4 races for the late models left. If anybody can pull it off and upset Maya, I think it'll be Ryan Kronk.
Well, I hope you're right, but I think Tanner, because of the X Factor, because he's so good in that X Factor car, and because he's so good when it comes to that crate stuff, the open stuff or whatever like that, mind you, he's really, really good at too, but I think he really, really dials in that crate motor program just because of what he did with Walter's car. Now, because Walter's car is an X Factor, it's the same brand, but is it the same car? No 2 setups can be the same, but he is very good when it comes to that X Factor car and the crate series when it comes down to if he gets out and he starts going and there's no caution at the end, he's hard to beat.
He is. If Joey gets out front.
But you get a caution at the end, that's where it starts because he's just got to get that momentum back.
Same thing, though. I have not seen the forward drive out of any car in my racing career that I've seen out of that Black Diamond 37.
And the Brian Kronk.
No.
Oh, I mean out of Maya.
Maya. No one.
And see, I
say no one holds a candle to Rob Maya coming off a 4.
And see, that's what Corey is talking about, too.
You literally... I sat there and watched it. It literally looks like John Force is launching out of 4.
No kidding.
The dude, if he plants that right rear and is gone.
Wow.
It's impressive, but we're winding down, aren't we?
Howard Ellis says, I agree with Joel. Well,
Howie.
I'll tell you what, man. Then you're going to buy breadsticks, buddy. Joel will buy Little Caesars Pizza. You'll buy the breadsticks, and I guess I'll be fat and happy. No, I you know what? And I mean, and you guys are right. It is something that it's gonna be a race. I mean, you know, those 3 classes and stuff are gonna be a race to the end.
They are.
That's just it.
It's down to the wire. It's down to crunch time, Josh.
It is. So, ladies and gentlemen, though, I mean, before we get out of here, we got about 6 minutes left. I just want to talk about one of our sponsors, Crocker's Cars. Those guys over there are absolutely amazing. We got their commercial finally up and everything. I hope you guys liked it. But listen to this. This is coming. Official date for the sale on Saturday, September 10th, 2016. This is a rough schedule. Basically, what it is Crocker's Cars Race Car Day. It says Friday Lot Rodeo. Stock and extra units. I wonder if I'm supposed to say that. Cleanup, subject. KRKT will be on site doing live radio ads and sales and everything else. I don't have the full detail yet, but if you want to get onto crockerscars.com, talk to Brian down there, call them down there, talk about the new, or basically the Crocker's Cars Race Car Day. It's going to be something, it's going to be on a Saturday. I believe it's going to be from 9 to 6, but KRKT will be there from 9 to 12 doing a live show. I believe Moxie Northwest Dirt News is going to go down there. I got to talk to Corey, confirm. I got to talk to Brian and confirm. We'll be down there. I do have to leave soon because of my obligations, of course, up there at Sunset for the Saturday. But with that said, man, Joel, it has been a pleasure.
Josh, it's been fun, buddy.
Here on Northwest Dirt News, man, it's outstanding to have you in here. I can't. I just can't believe on how much fun it's been. And with that said, man,
we always have a party.
We always have a party. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Northwest Dirt News, and we'll be back again next week with more race recap. Sunset Speedway, Willamette Speedway. You guys have a good night. Talk to you later. Goodbye.
Take care.